Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to be teaching y'all how to use string copy. So in order to use that function you have to write include string.h at the top of your program, and you have to do that just because. And let's make a char array right here. Char name1, well that's I don't want to be typing that all the time. N1 is equal to Bob. Now let's print that out. Printf. N1 is %s N1. Bob. Cool. Now you may be wondering, can you say, let's comment this out for a second. Can you say char N1 semicolon and then N1 is equal to Bob? You can't do that. I'm not exactly sure why, but just know that you can't do this. This is against the rules. So, cannot say this. And you can't do this either. Char N1 for, and then N1 is equal to Bob. This isn't allowed either, even though you said you wanted 4 bytes. So, the only time when you are allowed to say my char array is equal to this text is when you are making the char array. That's the only time you can say this equals Bob. Otherwise, you have to do something else. That's where string copy comes in handy. So let's say we want to change this name right here. We already said this, but you can't say N1 equals Tom. It doesn't let you do that. You have to use a special command. Now you have to say strcpy N1 Tom. It works, but now let's print it out. N1 is N1. N1 is now Tom. So this is what string copy does. It says, I want to change the first thing to the second thing. So we want to change the first thing, N1, to the second thing, which is Tom. Cool. Now let's try to change it again. Let's say strcpy N1 Smith. And let's try to print printf. N1 is %s N1. I can't copy paste, but that's just annoying for me, so I just type it out. Oh no, core dumped. And we got a whole bunch of garbage. Buffer overflow detected. Time to panic. So why didn't this work? We are trying to change N1 to Smith. And here's why. This is the line in which we made N1. We said N1 is equal to Bob. So when we said this, we got 4 bytes for Bob. We got 3 bytes for the actual word Bob, and then an extra one for the \0. And that's all you have to work with from now on, and you can't change it. N1 will always be 4 bytes. So when you try to write Smith to it, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bytes. And that's more than the 4 bytes you have available to you. So you can't do that. The workaround would be to say like N1 is equal to 25. And now it would work. N1 is Smith, because now you have more than enough bytes to write Smith. Yeah. I'll just leave that at 25. So remember that the only time you can say this char array is equal to this text is when you are first making the char array.